Hi, my name's Sabrina Hill. Some people call me Bean, some people call me Beaners. Whatever really rolls off the tongue is fine. I am 19 years old. I was born May 19th, 1999. I'm 5'2". I'm 125 pounds, 120 on a good day though. I have all the questions right here, so I'm just gonna talk based off these questions just so I don't forget anything. So my living plans. So, if I were to make Top Gun, I would get an apartment with two girls who are also trying out. They were on World Cup Shooting Stars with me last season. They're really good friends of mine. I love them. So, hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be living together. I do have a car. I'm going to be bringing it down to Miami with me, again, if all goes well, and that'll be my form of transportation. School, I hope to be taking online classes at the community college I go to right now, so just so I can save money for a little while I get down there. And then once that's over, then I'll be going to Miami-Dade, and then of course I'll make my decision like on where I want to go to school after I get all my prereqs done. I want to be a nurse, so I'm a nursing major right now. I do plan to have a job, yes. Right now I have two jobs. I'm a babysitter and I work at a hair salon, so hopefully I could find a babysitting job down there, and that would be perfect actually. But hopefully, I'll take any job I can get. Okay, so expenses, my parents are going to be paying for most of it. Again, I will have a job, so I'll be paying like for myself and for food and gas and everything, but they'll be paying for the apartment that we get and tuition, of course. My aunt also has an apartment down there, so hopefully I could also stay with her if I ever need to do that, or if I ever need anyone to talk to or call, I could call her. So my cheer background. So I started all-star cheerleading when I was 6 years old at a local gym by my house that's called New York Cheer All-Stars. I was this little peanut, and I was a flyer my whole entire life. I absolutely love the sport. I always have. I still do. So that's where I started, and then I kind of moved to this other gym. It's called Island Extreme when I was 14, and I stayed there for 2 years. Again, still a flyer. And then I went to World Cup when I was in 11th grade, and I was on World Cup Odyssey, again as a flyer. And then the next year after that, they finally took me down out of the air. They're like, all right, Sabrina, you're getting too big. I'm like, okay, totally fine. So I started basing. I was a side base, and I loved it. I always kind of wanted to base anyway, but I loved basing. So I did a year basing on Odyssey, and then I also tried out for Shooting Stars, and I made the team as a side base. And so this past season, that's what I was doing. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love Shooting Stars. But of all programs, why Top Gun? Basically because World Cup and Top Gun have been my two favorite teams since I first started cheerleading. I always followed what they were doing, and it was just always like, oh my god, like they're going, like I need to watch. So like I would always have them like watch them on YouTube or go to their competitions sometimes and like go watch with my friends, and I was just so obsessed. So I think it's just the creativity and the friendship like I see people at Top Gun make. I have three really good friends that were on TGLC last year, and then one friend went to Double Five, and then the other two were still on TGLC, and watching them grow was incredible, and watching them learn new skills and do these crazy tricks wowed me, and the friendships they made were incredible, and I just hope that I get to be a part of that one day, and I hope that this upcoming season I will get to be a part of that. So fingers crossed. Thank you. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1.